Hi, my name is Courtney McKay, and I'm going to present to you the case study of Herman Miller, an office furniture company that began over 90 years ago with DJ Dupree. Herman Miller has developed a strategy that focuses on high-quality design, employee satisfaction, respect, and values, as well as environmental efforts. Herman Miller has 8 beliefs. The first is curiosity and exploration. This is the belief that you must take risks in order to make innovation. People must make mistakes and be forgiven for them. If you aren't making enough mistakes, you're not creating enough. The second is engagement. This not only includes employees participating in stock purchases, but also making their place in the company. You have to be a part of it to make a change. The next is performance. Herman Miller offers performance-based incentives to push their employees to be more productive. The fourth is inclusiveness. This really encompasses the idea of discontinuing discrimination. They want to make sure that everyone has a potential to show their talents, regardless of their age, sex, sexual orientation, race, or any other quality. The next aspect is design, and this is how something does or doesn't work. It's about being willing to change and having the humility to know when you have to throw something away and start over. It takes more than just creating something to have a design. The next is foundations. These are the core values and the history and learning from our past. The seventh is a better world. This is Herman Miller's belief that you must help the environment and create a better world by helping employees and their well-being as well. The last is transparency, and this involves sharing your ideas, thus creating trust and integrity. Herman Miller uses a focused differentiation strategy. What is a focused differentiation strategy? It has a narrow customer market and offers products with unique attributes that are more specified to consumer needs. Some key elements of Herman Miller's focused differentiation strategy is their commitment to design functionality through innovations such as ergonomics. The development of ergonomics really helped them get through the economic downfalls, since they focused on health and comfort rather than just appearance and design. They're also willing to adjust their design to meet the goals. For example, when a tree becomes endangered, they will no longer use that wood. Instead, they switch to something comparable. These design efforts have resulted in multiple Design of the Decade awards. Now we're going to take a look at Herman Miller's sales history. As you can see, Herman Miller was not unaffected by the Great Recession. Although the industry as a whole dropped from 26.5% in 2008 to 2009, Herman Miller only dropped 19%. As you can see, Herman Miller's sales fell about 34% from $2 billion in 2008 to around $1.3 billion in 2010. Herman Miller was still able to stay profitable, though. And executives believe that this is in part from the restructuring that occurred after the 2001 dot-com bubble burst and 9/11. Sales have once again begun to rise. Now we'll take a look at net earnings and costs of design and research. This chart shows the effects of the Great Recession on net earnings from 2008 to 2010. It also shows that despite fluctuations in earnings, Herman Miller has stayed consistent with their investments in research and design. Their executive followed the same strategy during the dot-com bubble in 2001. They stayed true to their values of taking risks to succeed. Here I'm going to explain a little bit about the production and operations and how this has created an advantage for Herman Miller. First, they use something that's called HMPS, the Herman Miller Production System. This focuses on lean manufacturing and just-in-time inventory processes. This makes it so that their manufacturing is based on orders and demand. It also maintains a low inventory, but a high inventory turnover. This has allowed Herman Miller to reduce costs and increase efficiency. It also means that if demands changed and new innovations were developed, that they could more easily shift their resources to new projects. This also created less waste and higher profitability. Herman Miller, consistent with their belief in transparency, was not afraid to bring in an outside consulting source from Toyota when their integrated metals technology supplier was underperforming in cost, timeliness, quality, and reliability. Herman Miller also uses outsourcing to create a better cost structure by focusing their production possibilities on assembly. Herman Miller is also environmentally friendly. This is consistent with their belief in creating a better world. Herman Miller made this evident in their greenhouse wasp problem. When they had a wasp infestation, through research they discovered that they could bring in bees to get rid of the wasps rather than using pesticides to kill them. This not only created pollination of wildflowers in the area, but it also created honey that they were able to give to their employees. Herman Miller is also unique in their management operations. They empower their employees, which maintains the belief and foundation of history, by working in teams and departments. These teams can be composed of employees from various levels and departments. They are built based on whose talents can contribute most to a current project. This opens more opportunities for ideas that may not have been presented in a traditional office structure. This is also made more possible by the living office, which was designed to foster camaraderie, connection, spontaneous interaction, and group expression. Another way that management operations are unique was through the executive pay cuts. Executives at Herman Miller took a 10% pay cut before their workers did in 2009, and then when that wasn't enough and they still had to do more, they took another 10% pay cut with their workers. Herman Miller has also created committees in order to create more employee involvement. In addition to the executives taking pay cuts before employees, Herman Miller has also tried to make the transitions easier for workers who were laid off. Herman Miller has made benefit transfers easier to reduce the cost of changing jobs. Herman Miller also offers an exceptional benefits program, which has helped them maintain employees and minimize the cost of turnover. This also allows them to benefit more from their employee development. The longer someone is with the company, the more talents they have that can be discovered. In addition, Herman Miller offers a length of service bonus after 5 years of employment. Herman Miller also offers a profit-sharing program. The benefits of this program are derived from the company's entire profit rather than just those of individual departments. This encourages employees to work towards the company's common goal. Herman Miller has also partnered with Hilton Garden Inn. They've placed their chairs inside of the hotel rooms, along with info cards on how to adjust these chairs. These chairs are available for purchase on Hilton Garden Inn's website in an effort to reach more customers. Herman Miller also participates in green marketing. They offer points towards LEED certification, which is the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. This is offered to businesses who use Herman Miller products. Herman Miller has also segmented their marketing into different geographical and consumer industry markets. Herman Miller's geographical markets include North America, Asia, Europe, and Latin America. Their industry markets include work, home, healthcare education, and government. By dividing up these markets, they're able to specifically target them. They use different data analysis to create different marketing strategies. These individualized markets give Herman Miller an advantage over companies that market as a whole. Overall, I think that Herman Miller should continue to strive for innovations in both business and products. Branching out into office accessories shows potential, but in general the company should focus on their original value of simplicity. Keeping the product line somewhat narrow will help them maintain the brand image and unique designs that they've got. Winning all of these awards was not done through their accessories. It was done through the simplicity and ergonomics of their furniture. Herman Miller's focus on employee inclusion and empowerment will also allow Herman Miller to have low turnover. Employees who believe they are valued will also be more open to present their ideas and spur creativity within the company. The living office gives Herman Miller a unique edge in how their product ideas are developed. As other companies start to follow this trend, Herman Miller must continue to find new ways to stay ahead and promote creativity from all levels of the company. Thank you very much for your time, and if you'd like any more additional information on the Herman Miller case study, please use these two references located here. Thank you very much.